checking out my video. I'm Mac. This is Macsartplace. I have a lot of leftover paints in these little container things, and I'd like to use them up. So I have this really silly idea I'm going to try, and there's something else I want to experiment with. I got this bottle of art glasses, liquid glass self-flow medium, and I'm trying that. I put 2 drops in each little container. I have a very large canvas. I think it's 16 by 24. I've taped it in the back, and I have this novelty egg crate that has little holes in it. I've sprayed the area where I'm going to pour the paint with some oil, so maybe the paints won't be so absorbed by the material that this is made out of. And I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to put paint in a cup or just pour paint in the holes. I think I'm going to pour paint in the holes, and then hopefully I can drag it. The holes touch the canvas, so I'm thinking about putting a little cup on each end here to hold it up off the canvas, so when the paint starts going down and it's on this white base, it'll kind of slide itself. I don't know what the heck you would call it, but that's my idea anyway. So I think I'll just pour the paint, and not in a cup, but in the container, and see what happens. Here we go. So what I did, I have smaller cups. So I put 2 graduated size cups in the egg carton so that it would be lifted up off of the canvas. And I have put the white base paint on, and it's more like a buff. It's kind of thick, but it has gack in it, so I hope it won't crack. At least I know how to get the paint off of the canvas and reuse it from Susan's videos. It tells you to soak it in hot water in about an hour. You can peel it right off, and it's fantastic. I've been able to use quite a few of my canvases that way. So I have a lot of different paints and a lot of different mixtures, and I'm using one of the colors or 2 of the last painting I did, which I hope I don't get paint on this shirt, from the Atelier. I don't know how to pronounce that paint. I have some of that phthalo blue, and I'm also trying a American Deco Metallics, and I have bright magenta. So I'm giving that a try. And I have a lot of the primary elements that I'm going to use. I may use or may not use, but I have them out here in the cups. And I have the Bling It Chai Rose and the Bling It Pink Parasol, Passion, Sweet Pea, Jasmine, and Ginger Flower. And I have my satin white. I was going to put these in a cup. It would be faster to pour, but I thought, no, I'm going to do this separately. So, and then I was thinking, how do I want to put these paints in these holes? And I thought that I would go darker on the outside and lighter in the middle. And we'll see how that goes. And I'll mix them with my white here. So, but still, I don't want to do all dark. I'm going to mix the darks. I'll put the darkers on the outside, but I'm going to mix the darks with, like I'm putting the blue here and the blue here. And then I'll put some blue here and some blue here. And then I'll do a little bit of white. White with that blue, and then white here. And then I'm going to do this lighter pink. I'm really trying to use up my colors that I have sitting around. No sense letting them sit all around. You can reuse the containers and mix some other color, or mix them fresh. So it'll give me something to, I can't find my bucket. There it is. I'll dump these all in my bucket. So that was a light pink. And here is a darker. And then I'll add some white. I didn't calculate how much paint that I need for this little experiment. But I'm sure I have way enough. And this is the metallic. And I have put 2 drops of that oil I showed you in the beginning of the video in each one of these containers. I might use that again. So that's dark, and this one's lighter. And I'm going to add a little bit of this blue on top of that. And then this pinky color. I really did have a lot of different pinks. And I don't want pink to take over. I'm going to do the bottom with that one, and the top with this one. This is paint as you go. I'm sure I'm going to have a joyful time cleaning all these containers. And I also have my gold. I just wanted to add a little bit of the gold. And I've got another lighter pink right here. It looks like one of the holes are stopped up. That's interesting. I wonder why that happened. So we'll take a toothpick and stick it in the hole. There it goes. Yep, paint as you go. And a little bit more white. And I don't mind having a lot of negative space on this. A little more gold. My table is so small, it's hard to do large paintings. And this isn't very large, but for my small table it is. Aw, cooperate. A malfunction in the gold bottle. I cleaned that out last time I used it too. I think it gets paint in the lid. See, I'm not very good at doing left-hand stuff. I think it gets paint in the cap here, and then that stops it up. I'm seeing what the gold does and I like it. So, and I have a little bit more of this darker, the metallic. And a little bit of that pink left, light pink left too. And that one could get thrown away, but this one gets washed. Wash my hands. Okay, that's my colors on there. I think I'll put this in the can. And here is my so this is rather thick, but I think it'll be okay because of the gack. Creeping along to the corner. Come back. I'm going to pour some off of that end and then come back to the middle. And then we got to get some down here. Okay, I'm gonna take a look and see what I got. Move that out of the way. Okay, that corner needs some. And we're just going to take this and cover it like that. I don't want to get too much paint all over the place, like I'm doing. It's all over me, it's all over her. The giant pink nebula. And it doesn't look like the oil that I put in there made any kinds of cells at all. We'll have to torch it again and see if something happens. So, I don't know, if somebody likes a lot of pink colors, they may like this. It's really not down my alley, but I did get rid of a lot of the little cups of paint that I had and tried the egg carton. And to me, the egg carton was a bust. So I only had one egg carton that size with those holes in it, so that's going into the trash. And I do have a lot of air bubbles in here. Well, I think that's about it. There is one spot right here that needs a little paint. I can tell I'm going to have a big cleanup after this one. Yeah. So along here is fine. Along there is one spot. And in the back, there's this one here. So that covers the spots. Now I gotta wash my finger. All right, I'll take you down and give you a close-up. There is the big monster, pink monster. I'll be curious to see how it dries. They always change the look, change somewhat when they're dry. Doesn't seem to be as interesting as some of the other things that I've done. And if I don't like it, I can always change it. Well, I hope you guys are having a happy Monday. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up. Bye-bye.